I'm so excited about this video. We are packing a lot into our little 15 minutes here. I'm showing you a plan with me, including a habit tracker that I found, which is going to be doing a bit of kitchen cleaning as well today, cleaning my very messy mum car, and a little bit of just a quick porch tidy as well. So welcome back to Ren Plus Us. If you're new here, my name's Amy and it is so nice to finally meet you. Please introduce yourself in the comments and welcome to our little community here. So as I said, my name's Amy. I live here in Tasmania in the countryside with my three beautiful children. I have a 12-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a nearly 2-year-old. Keeping the kitchen tidy is always a little bit of a struggle, and right now I'm trying to also entertain the kids who are playing out on the deck. I'm just doing a dishwasher load. I don't know about you guys, but I find that the dishwasher is just one of those things, like I'm just constantly doing it. It's so hard to keep on top of it, but I did go for a few days without having a dishwasher because ours broke, unfortunately. And I'll tell you what, I do not know how people go without a dishwasher. Like, it is just beyond me. Like, I just could not, I just felt like, I mean, it was impossible. It was literally impossible to keep on top of the dishes. I did at one stage not have a dishwasher when I first moved to Tasmania, and somehow I just sort of made it work. But I'll tell you what, I think it's having the extra 2 kids now just makes it so much, there's just so much more cleaning and washing and so much less time as well. So I'm so grateful for my beautiful dishwasher. It cleans everything so well. And seriously, sometimes when you go without something for a while, you just feel so appreciative having it back. But that being said, this is my little kitchen cleaning routine. Is I'll empty the dishwasher. Usually has to be done sort of twice a day. And then I will restack it. I'll get rid of the food. The cool thing about living in the country is I can literally just throw the food off the deck. The wallabies will come and eat the food. Or I can give it to our chickens, or I can put it in our worm farm. So the scraps never go to waste. And then I'll just sort of do a bit of a pick up and tidy up. And put anything away that needs to go away. So if you have just got your feet up and you're enjoying your coffee and relaxing while watching me clean, that's good. Enjoy it. Rest. And if you are in cleaning mode, in go mode, I will give you guys heaps of motivation to get it done, because I know sometimes it can feel like a bit of a drain, a bit of a slog, but honestly, if you just get going, just start, just do a small amount, you'll find that you'll get into the zone, you'll get into the mood. And little by little, you will accomplish your goals. And that's like anything else in life. So often getting started is just the hardest part. Struggling with icy lollies. But if you break it down and just make each step really simple, I can't talk today. If you break it down and just make each step really simple, you'll find that it's so much easier to get started and it's so much easier to keep going. I'm someone that can get super overwhelmed with a task or a project. I tend to have really big, lofty goals and ideas, but breaking them down has always been the hard part for me. And honestly, sometimes I get overwhelmed with just the idea of breaking things down. So sometimes, even if I don't have a full plan, I'll start a project, just start the smallest way I can, and then that at least gets me started, gets me going. There's no blocks, there's no more things in the way between me and starting to do what I want and achieving my goal. The more blocks that you put in front, the more complicated you make it, the less likely you are to get going. Even if you get going and you're not doing things perfectly, so say even if you've got a super, super crazy messy house and you're feeling so overwhelmed by it, just start by doing the smallest thing that you can. Even if you say to yourself, you know what, I'm just going to put a coffee cup in the dishwasher, or I'm just going to spend 5 minutes just picking up some trash or putting some things away, or even just a minute, just the smallest little thing that you can do just to get you going. And then so often you find once you're up and you're going, it starts to get you into the rhythm, and you realize that, you know, it's actually been like 20 minutes and you're still going. But at the same time, don't push yourself. Like, don't do so much that you get worn out and you don't want to keep going, or you don't want to do it again the next day. But it's little by little. And, you know, if you haven't read the book Atomic Habits, or, you know, I don't have time to read these days, so I tend to just audiobook it, which works really, really well. That's a really good book. I know everyone sort of recommends it, so I'm sorry if that's something that's been recommended to you before, but it is a really good little book, a really good book just to help you break things down into simple, manageable steps. And really, you can achieve any project. You can declutter any space. You can clean your house just by breaking things down. So one of the things that I wanted to do this year was really focus on some of the bigger goals that I find every year I don't achieve, even though I really want to. So I found this habit tracker online, and one of the things I love about this habit tracker is it's all on paper. So I don't have to worry about my phone. I tend to go on my phone and I get distracted. So we're going to go month by month, and you can just get some, I don't even know what it's called. It's this square paper. I call it math books, because we used to use them for math in class. And then we're just going to write down our goals, or things, I don't want to say goals, things that we want to accomplish every day, every week, every month. So for example, it might be something to do with exercise, go for a run, go for a walk, do 10 sit-ups. Then we're going to put the days of the week down the side of the pad there. Sorry, not the days of the week, I should say the days of the month. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, there you go. And on the side, then we're just going to put how we're feeling as well. So we're just going to write just a quick little line. Hey, I'm feeling really happy today. I'm feeling really motivated. And the other thing that I want to do is a food diary. I lost heaps of weight because I had ulcerative colitis, but I am starting to regain the weight, which is not a good thing, even though I am healthier now than I was when it was in full flare up. And then we're just going to put a cross, an X there, when we do the habit to reach the goal that we're trying to accomplish. And if we get every day or every month in a row, I'm going to highlight it, and then I'm going to put it on this big year calendar that I've got as well. And I find it such a good way to keep myself motivated. I've also got this really great planner that I got from Kmart here in Australia, super cheap, and it's one of the best planners that I've ever had. It's just got everything that I need to do. It's got a food planner, meal planner, to-do lists, goals, like just super good. So I just like to spend sort of like Sunday, you know, Friday or Sunday usually, just filling it out, just going over the week and seeing what's to do, but also along the habit. Sorry, my brain is just not working. I'm so tired. I've been at the park all day with the kids. Yeah, in terms of the habits, keeping track of the habits, one of the things that I did at the start of the year, which I found super helpful, is just to write down the big goals that I want to accomplish for the year. And then I broke it down into smaller goals. So for example, I wanted to get this channel up and running. So instead of stressing about, oh, I need this many subscribers by this time, or I need to be making money by this time, I sort of throw that out the window, and I'm like, no, I'm just going to focus on being consistent. I'm just going to focus on uploading a video a week. That's my goal. That's my purpose. One of the other things I wanted to accomplish was keeping the house cleaner and tidier. So every time I clean the house now, I put an X, or I do my daily cleaning routine, and I will link that on the screen now. If I've remembered, it should be there. My daily cleaning routine. So now I put an X on my habit tracker every time I accomplish that. I've also got some goals in terms of family, and health. I'm wanting to put my health as a priority. So I actually just made a little video and put it as private on YouTube with all the goals that I want to accomplish. And then every kind of few weeks, I just rewatch the little video. It's just a couple of minutes and just sort of think in my mind, see where I am, look at my habit tracker, and see if I'm actually doing the things every day to accomplish those goals. So right now I am just cleaning out my very messy mum car. You guys, don't judge me. It got so bad. Like, yeah. But the good thing about getting in a mess is you can clean it, and geez, you feel so good once it's clean. You appreciate it. And I just want to say this, I know so many mums these days love to show off their big mum cars, and don't get me wrong, I love like the big huge American cars. Like they are cool, but at the same time they do cost a lot to run and a lot to purchase. I have got a small, I don't know if it's a small car, it's like a medium small, it definitely in the States it would be considered a small car, but it saves so much on fuel. It is a hybrid. And yeah, it goes into parking spaces really easily. It's so nice to drive. And honestly, like, you really don't need a big car, you guys. Like, if you can't afford a massive mum car, it's totally fine. Like, I love my little car. I always manage to fit everything I need to in there. I do have another car which is bigger, that's an older car, but I just try not to drive it as